Hi everyone. I hope that you all can start coming in. I wanted to come live because I told you I would. I didn't go live yesterday because it was my daughter's graduation and we were moving her out of her apartment, and I was up at the crack of dawn yesterday. We had to leave by 4 in the morning. No, I'm sorry, by 5 in the morning. And this morning, again, heading out to the airport, we had to leave by 5 o'clock. And I know I look crazy right now. I don't have any makeup on. My hair is really not done. It's sweated out. We had a long flight, but we have arrived. It is hot and humid here. We're sitting poolside. I have my pina colada, just relaxing. We had a great dinner, which was really breakfast or lunch. I don't even know. I'm confused. Time is 3 hours behind, and I promise you, what time is it now? Eastern time, it is 6:24, but really it's 3:24 here, and I am exhausted. But I know I'm exhausted because, I had 2 early days and it's just been a lot going on, just emotionally with my family, my aunt being buried yesterday, or having her services yesterday, and the emotions of being so ecstatic and happy for my daughter graduating. Hi, Edward Smart. How are you today? It's good to see you. Glad you are able to join in for a minute. I appreciate you. I'm only going to be on for a little while because I don't have a lot of battery life left on my phone. So I'm just going to be here for a little bit, but just wanted to come and say hello and let you all know I did register already for the conference. Registration was open, and I'm excited to have my daughter here because she will be able to come into my presentation and see that, and as a recent college graduate, I think that'll be so dope for her. Hi, Dr. Renee, how are you? Ooh, I need to see you. I need to come and see you sooner than later for sure. So many new things going on my side of town, and I need to be right. I've been getting right, but I know you can make me even better. So hi, Sharice and I are here. The North Carolina A&T State University's graduation was wonderful yesterday. It was extremely long. It was supposed to start at 8:30. They didn't really start opening the doors, I want to say, till about 8 o'clock. I don't know when the ceremony started, maybe at 11 or so. I don't know. But all I know is it was over about 1:30, 2 o'clock, and we had been there since 6:30 in the morning. But you know what? I enjoyed every single minute. Sunny Hostin from The View was the master, or the keynote speaker for the graduates, and her message was amazing. I really enjoyed the things that she was saying. She was definitely dropping nuggets. I'm glad that I recorded it so that, later on my daughter can look back at it and really understand the things that Sunny was sharing with them. Some of the things probably it's not connecting for them, but really her speech was for everyone. It wasn't just for the graduates. It really was for everyone. And I'm glad that she was there. She also received an honorary doctorate from North Carolina's A&T State University. Yes, Aggie Pride. Yes, Dr. Renee. And she even said Aggie Pride. I didn't realize her dad actually grew up in Greensboro, and so she has some roots there too. And she was like, if I had to pick a school to go to in the South, it definitely would have been North Carolina A&T. And but she ended up going to SUNY Binghamton, because people that are from New York, that live in New York, they know you go to a SUNY or a CUNY school and you're from New York, it's a lot. The tuition is a lot less expensive. But she was happy to receive that honorary doctorate degree. So that makes her part of the Aggie family too. And even though I didn't attend North Carolina A&T, my daughter did. And because I am a mom of an Aggie, I am now an Aggie too. And it was about it was definitely over 20,000 people there. It was standing room only. I looked up in the areas where people can come in because it was at the Greensboro Coliseum, and there were people literally standing up in there. My husband and my son, they did make it into the building. I was so happy to hear that. And my youngest daughter, who was sitting with me, had to call them or text them to let them know when they were starting to give out the degrees for my daughter's major, so that they can step into the arena, because they were out in the hallway. You know, it was challenging, especially for my husband, but he made it in, and I was so happy to hear that. We have great seats. You know, we were there so early, and so my daughter and I had great seats. Yes. Hey, Miss Yo-Yo's Clothes Rack, how are you? Good to see you. I need to stop by your channel and check you out. I know that, you know, you changed your name, and I really want to check out some of your content and how your channel has grown and where it's developing to, for sure. I'm out here, y'all. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here, but I'm gonna tell you, this hotel right here has, when I tell you it has everything in it, it has everything in it. It's a casino, it's an equestrian center. They just don't have any like horse competitions going on right now. It has a bowling alley. There's a bowling tournament going on right now. They have a movie theater. They have all types of restaurants. They have all kinds of dessert places. They have shopping in here, a spa, the pool. They have everything in here. The rooms are really nice. I did take a video of our room to give you a room tour, but I have just never seen a hotel that has all these things in it. You know, you walk right in and it's just casinos. You know, they have the poker room, and that's the room I'm interested in checking out. I know if my husband was with me, he would definitely want to check out that poker room. That's what he would play. But yeah, it's a lot. It's people of all ages here. You know, I didn't bring my youngest daughter because she's 20 years old, and I was thinking, you know, you might be too young. But I'm seeing little kids here, and I'm just like, wait a minute, what's really going on? So, but it's nice. It's a really nice hotel. There's definitely something for everyone. There's a hair salon in here, a barbershop, a business center, of course, and it's also a conference center. So there's a conference, you know, place. That's where I'm here. That's what I'm here for, a conference. And so there's a whole section just for conferences. And I'm really happy with the accommodations. However, when I first came in, because our flight was early this morning, so when I first came in, it was just so it was overstimulating for me. So many different noises, smells, sights. It was just a lot. And I said, I just need to like get into a place and just relax for 1 second. But I know that even though it's only like 3-something right now, I need to get ready for bed. I really do. I'm so tired. And you know, we kind of situated ourselves in the room. Like I said, we already ate. It was dinner or lunch, breakfast too. I don't even know what kind of meal to call it. It was everything. It was a buffet. They have a buffet in here. They have a steakhouse. They have an Asian restaurant. They have Steak and Shake. We thought they were going to have In-N-Out Burger. My daughter looked to see if they had In-N-Out Burger in here. Yes. Thank you for those hugs. Thank you. Oh, I feel like I need a big hug. I was going to ask my daughter to give me a big hug tonight, because you know how you just need a good hug and just lay down and kind of go to sleep? That's what I need right now. But thank you for that. Thank you for the hugs. You know, it's like a lot of ebbs and flows going on in life. It's good times and bad, happy and sad. And, you know, but I'm just here for it all. Just here to support where I can and do the best that I can. I am excited about this conference that I am at. Is a National Association of Workforce Development Professionals conference. I am a presenter. When I come to conferences, I always try to gather new information. I try to see, you know, if what I'm doing is still relevant, and if it's not, how can I do it better? And if there's something else out there that I can learn and bring back with me and implement right away, that's what I do too. People have already started reaching out to me for meetings, you know, to have coffee, to chit chat, to find out more about what I do and to share some ideas that they have. And even someone from Charlotte, I'm like, I'm in Charlotte too. We don't have to meet up here. We could always meet up in Charlotte. But I'm really honored that someone has, you know, that they reached out to me. So I appreciate that. Hi, Evangeline. Fagan, hello, how are you? Good day to you. It's always a good day. Definitely always a good day. Yes, it is. And I wish I wish I would have brought my portable charger with me to the graduation yesterday, because I was only able to record maybe like an hour or so, a little bit more than an hour of it. But just to see the students when they were going across the stage and how excited they were. And, you know, some of them, especially the ones that were part of the Divine Nine, the fraternities and sororities, they would step in. Some of them were praise dancing. You know, they were just so happy because, you know, some people, it is a struggle. Most college students, it is a struggle to get that 4 years under your belt. It is a huge commitment. It is hard to stick to. So they know what they've been through. And so to hear their name called out, to say you have finally did it, you have won that race, is always a celebration. And those students celebrated, their families and friends, to hear them scream their names. I screamed my daughter's name for sure. Did you hear me when I screamed your name? I screamed her name, and it just feels so good. It felt so good. And like I said in my live yesterday, you know, we are our ancestors' wildest dreams. You know, our people are brilliant people. All people are brilliant. But there was a time in this history, in this society, when our people could not learn how to read or write, and they would have been killed to do so. So could you imagine the struggles within to not be able to learn? And now I'm sure their prayers were, if I can't do it, I hope that my future will be able to do it. And yesterday, so many of their futures did it. Yesterday, for that school, 1,900 plus students graduated, over 1,900. And they said that is the largest graduating class that school has ever had. North Carolina A&T is the largest HBCU in the country with nearly 10,000 students. So 1,900 plus students. It was like 1,900 and I can't remember the other numbers, but that's amazing. They all made their ancestors' dreams come true. I'm so proud of each and every one of them. I mean, this is just one of many steps that they're going to take in their lives, but it is a huge step, and I applaud all the graduates of 2022, you know. They really stuck with it. Just think, when they were just finishing up, not quite finishing up, their second year in college, C-19 hit, and they had to come home towards the end of that semester. It really changed the dynamics. Many of them came home and worked. Many of them came home and had to, you know, bury loved ones. Many of them came home and had to take care of loved ones. Their lives changed. And for them to come back, to be able to come back after that, after things started opening up, because the whole junior year they were home, it was virtual. For them to come back after that and still have that stick-to-itness, I really applaud them, because that is a challenge. It really is. When they came home after, well, towards the end of their sophomore year, my daughter went to real estate school. She still finished school, you know, that semester and everything, and she went to real estate school, took her exams, passed, was, you know, being recruited by many real estate agencies and everything in our area. She settled, or not settled, but she signed with one and was doing very well, joined a great team. And I told her then, I could see it. You know, once they start making real money, what do I need a degree for? And I said, you've come too far to not finish. Like that, please. I know you're doing your thing. This is what you want to do. You're going to do well. Continue to do well, but please finish, and finish in 4 years. And she did, you know, coming home back and forth on the weekends to see clients, to check out homes and things of that nature, making phone calls in between studying, carrying a full semester load. How many credits did you take this semester? 18? She took 18 credits her last semester of her senior year, and she did that thing. You know, she really stuck with it. Now that is a goal, that is a thing that's behind her. If she wants to go on to, you know, further her degrees or, you know, her education, so be it. But at least she accomplished that, and I am so proud of her for doing that, because she literally didn't have to, making as much or more money than most grown folks. So, you know, it's just about starting and completing, starting and finishing, and I'm really proud of her for that. Let me see. 18 credits, that is a lot. It is. And actually, when she went back after she got her real estate license, and even at the beginning or towards the second semester, I think, of her junior year, I said to her, I said, listen, all those math classes and all that math you did to get your real estate license, all that training you did, that should account for something. You know, you should ask your school if they can like transfer some of that to some of the credits that you need for school. Because see, she was she's a marketing major, but she was also a biology minor at one point. So she took a lot of sciences her freshman year and then decided she just really wanted to stick with the business. And so she had to take extra classes, and that's where, you know, why towards the end she still had a lot of courses to take. But the school was like, nope, we're not going to take any of those classes. I'm like, you know, she literally learned marketing in real estate school and you know, taking continuing education. She was taking continuing education courses all year to, you know, she has to continue to have those hours, those continuing ed hours. So even during this year, she was on the weekends, all day Saturday, all day Sunday, taking these classes. But they wouldn't let them transfer. But you know what? That's all right. She still did it. She still did it. She didn't let that deter her or anything. So I'm proud of that. I really am. Because I remember my senior year, and I think my last semester I had I took 12 credits because I was still staying on campus and you had to be considered full-time student. So, but my classes that I took were, you know, easy breezy. I think one class was like 6 credit hours, but that included my internship. So it really wasn't a class. I really was just working off campus for like 2 or 3 days a week. I worked at the public defender's office as a investigator in Pennsylvania. And that was a lot, because I at one point thought I wanted to go to law school. I did want to go to law school, and working in the criminal law, it really proved to me that I needed to expand my horizons and see what else was out there, because up to that point, really, the only real job I had was working for my family, you know, for my parents. And so I knew business, but I didn't really know all the ins and outs of law. And so when I graduated my acceptance, and that's when I went and started working in Manhattan. I started working all the way downtown at first for the first couple of years, and then I worked on Wall Street, and both times were for environmental law firms. Very big time environmental law firms. Environmental law firms have deep, deep pockets. I remember the senior partner at the one on Wall Street, he and his wife took a limousine to work every single day. The wife wore a white Brooks Brothers shirt every day, the same shirt, well, the same type of shirt, but it was always a different one, but you would never know it. So it's that millionaire next door. You know, you see her, you would never really think much, but then when she leaves, she's going into a limousine and probably going to a penthouse on Fifth Avenue somewhere. But you all, my battery's about to go down, so I'm going to sign out. I appreciate you all for tuning in and for being here. I saw that we had Edward Smart in here, we had Dr. Renee, we had Evangeline Bagan in here, Miss Yo-Yo's Clothes Rack was in the building, and for all of you that were here but you were not able to type in the chat, I appreciate you just the same. So until we speak again, I will be checking in on you all week. I have some great videos to drop, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Have a great Sunday.